Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to show you how you can brighten eyes and add catch light effects. Now, notice here on the left-hand side that the eyes are not completely clear. But after using the prompt, softly and smoothly brighten eyes and add catch lights, you can see that now the eyes are much more easily recognizable and visible. All right. Now, that is a pretty cool effect, right? But there are a lot of other more interesting effects, such as this one, which is straightening a crooked nose. Now, there are people that have been to war, people that have like an infection or some kind of disease that, grows their nose into abnormal proportions. That can be fixed with plastic surgery. In this case, this is what the nose would look like if this man probably undergone plastic surgery. So you can see on the left, that's how his nose looks, and on the right, how his nose looks. But you can also do really fantastic edits, such as pretty much adding the Pinocchio effect. How about you take a picture of a person, if you want to make it seem like that person is a liar, or that that person has, is an non-decent person. Like in this case, we have this guy, which I'm not going to utter his name because I don't really like him at all, and I don't want to give him any credit. But you can see that we just use the simple prompt, make his nose very long like Pinocchio, and that is very interesting for you to just look at the structure of that prompt and how simple it is and how childish it is. Really, it's like a prompt a child would write. That's how I want you to think when you're writing prompts for the AI, because if you do write very complex prompts, the result is going to be disappointing because the AI needs very childlike commands. Now, how about if sometimes people have these nose bumps, like if somebody has, for example, like a boxer, they've been punched in their nose, or they fell down, on top of their nose, and they kind of have a bump, like the usually what happens is the bone kind of, when it's damaged, it grows, and when it grows bigger than than it was originally at birth. Okay. And so that happens even when you fall on your head or on your forehead. That happens is your bones grow bigger and stronger because that's a body. It's pretty much a body defense mechanism. Okay, so the body figures, okay, so he's getting hit in his head. How can I protect the head more? All right, I'm gonna have to grow the bones a little bigger. Okay. All right, so in this case, the simple prompt, which is remove a nose bump. Now, how about if you define the jawline? Okay, also, that's also something we can do, defining a person's jawline. Like in this case, we have a guy, it's famous, Andrew Tate. It's a meme picture of Andrew Tate that people have used as a meme. How about if we give Andrew Tate like a mohawk and make his jaw look a little more like a Giga Chad type of jaw? And you can see the results. Now, that would be really interesting if Andrew Tate started looking like the guy on the right. I think that would really go with his brand, which is the Top G brand, okay? Now here, notice that give him a Giga Chad jawline prompt kind of changed Andrew Tate to a Giga Chad, right? You can see that it kind of changed his jaw. They ironically removed the mustache, the beard. Now, the skin tone can also be evened as well, especially if somebody has probably like burn scars, or they're exposed to the sun a lot, or they have like a skin disease, or some kind of a problem with their skin, or just simply exposed to the sun for very long periods of time. Sometimes even water does this. If you wash your face with water a lot in the sun, what happens is your skin goes dry. And every time you keep washing your hair, the skin goes dry. You keep your head, the skin goes dry. You keep washing your face, the skin goes dry. That can leave these types of scars or these types of skin tones. So with this prompt, even all face skin tones, you can see that we kind of evened it. The face redness is also something that happens, like if somebody has a disease, or in the case, sometimes they might have been hit by someone. Now, in this case, as you can see, this reduces the face redness, and you can see the right-hand side picture as the example. All right, I think that we've covered enough effects as it is when it comes to this video, so let's move on to the next lecture.